Alrighty, hello everybody, and welcome to the stream. Let's see, what are we working on today? So successfully drilled for oil. Currently doing revisions to the boat. So I thought, why not? I don't know, make an accessory, a couple of accessories that we need. So this was one of the lifeboats. And I'm going to convert it over to a submarine, just a little submersible. It's got a little bit of room in there. Yeah. It's going to be a diesel sub. I thought, why not? Why not make it a diesel sub? Right, so a couple of things I want to try out. After doing all that, doing the oil, blah, 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 what I would like to try out is... I wonder if I need this microcontroller. Probably not. We'll just get rid of it. Alright. That's good. What I want to try out is what exactly? You know, that could probably stay there. I guess this is just going to be like... What am I trying to do? It needs a cabin, like a closed-in kind of cabin. So that could probably be centered. And here, we'll just get rid of that too. And probably that. And probably that. Let's just get rid of that too. All right. So, right. So I was thinking that if I could disconnect the pipe potentially close to the where it's in the ground, there, like the wellhead, and then maybe what I'll do is I'll make one of these submarines, and it'll have like a pump jack on it, because all you need is a pump jack. If you can connect the pump jack to the pipe, it doesn't matter where the pipe is, you can get oil. Then all you would need is a little submersible with a pump jack on it and a massive winch. And it could float down to the bottom. It could disconnect the pipes. And then it could just sit there on the bottom of the ocean with, is what I was thinking. And it would just lift up a hose. And maybe the hose would be attached to a buoy. And, yeah. The buoy would float on the surface so you could see it. So you could come out to wherever you drilled for oil. And then that would be that. Now, I don't know if that's going to be this submersible here. I think I might have to build a bigger ship if I'm going to go to that route. Only because I just don't think it's practical. Like, there's the pump jack, right? And then if I look up the swivel, the swivel is pretty big. You know. So I don't know if this vessel is going to be that support vessel. We could definitely try. And then I would need a massive winch on it too, right? So I don't know if I'll have... Look at the size of the winch. This is going to have to be a bit bigger. And then I'll have to determine where in the larger vessel I'll have to have it, right? Because I want to launch it from somewhere. Maybe what I'll do is I'll have to move the tanks around or something, or it'll launch from... Maybe it'll be in the back. So this is kind of like, let's see, what am I getting at here? I know I was talking about going from having a container-only ship and then potentially having a oil-only ship. So when I think about having an oil-only ship, that's probably what I'll do this weekend, is I will convert. I'll do the two conversions. I'll make a container-only ship and I'll make an oil-only ship. And that way when I make the oil-only ship, instead of having the tractor that we can launch, I'll turn the tractor into a submersible. That's what I'll do. Okay, so this is just going to be a little submersible that hopefully is going to support the main vessel. And then when I make an oil-only version, I will... that makes a little more sense. All right. When I make the oil-only version... let's see what is that there. pretty much just got to be over the center. Right, and we're gonna get rid of these. Now what was that? Oh, that's air. So the tank can breathe. Okay, so we'll have to get rid of that too. I can almost make this. I can almost make this the. I can almost make that. Let's see here. Let's see. What am I? We can do that. Seems how we already have the space. That might have to. It would have to be there. And yeah, these are going to move. All right, and then this will probably become our ballast. Let's see if we can do that ballast tank. I wonder if it would work like that, or would it work better down below? Because that's going to sit on the surface. That's going to sit on the surface like that. Maybe that there. This could be a better, like that. Yeah, we could try that. And then this should be part of. Let's see, something should come to there. I don't know what I'm doing. I wanted to turn this into a submarine, but now I'm not too sure. How to do that. I guess we could start with that. I know we're gonna need some. We're gonna need 4 of these tanks for the exhaust and the air. Let's see. So if we have, doesn't leave much room. Yeah, pretty much that's our submarine right there. All right. So something like that. This can be all windows here. windows there. I guess this can be windows. That's not going to be able to work like that. We'll have to bring that in. Windows only work on these angles. That's it. All right. Let's see here. So we'll take a 3x3. And then that's right. Let's see here. All right. You want me to put a turret on the submarine? Yeah, I'll put a turret on the submarine. So we can shoot the... My PC specs. Let's see. I have a... what is it? An i7... The 7th generation? I think it is 7th or 6th generation? 660 or 760, whatever it is. Let's see. What really matters is I have 32 gigabytes of RAM, and my video card is the GeForce 1650, and it's a 4 gigabyte card. I think that's all that really matters. But I'll have a new card in a couple of days. So. Yeah, I'm just making a submarine. Just like a support vessel for the big ship. And then, as I stated earlier in the live stream there, what I'll do this weekend is I'll do a conversion. So we'll have a oil-only vessel, and then we'll have a container-only vessel. And then the oil-only vessel, we'll have to make... I want to make a larger submersible. The idea is to drill the hole and leave the well on the ocean floor, and then have a submarine that will come down with a pump jack on it, connect to the wellhead, and just stay on the ocean floor. And then it'll have a winch that I can connect to, that'll be connected to, say, I don't know, what do you call it there? A buoy that'll float in the water, and then the buoy will be attached to a hose that'll be attached to the winch. So the submersible can sit on the ocean floor, and then I can just sail over to it and use a hose. Anyways, yeah, it's just so I can continue to move around, right? So that is the master plan. That is the master plan. So I'm not sure if I'll need to build like if the submarine is going to have the wellhead with it, and if I'll have to launch that separate. Maybe I'll have to have that separate. And then it'll be a submarine with a wellhead, and then the submarine will go to the drill area, set up on the ocean floor, and then I can go back to port, grab the big ship, sail it over there, and just feed the pipe down, right? So it's two, I don't know, maybe I don't know. Anyways. And that's important right now. I'm building a submarine. Yeah. What's this one? This one's going to be about 4 tons, this one here. We'll see. We'll see what I can do. All right. Let's see here. Oh, just a moment here. Just a moment. Where was I here? Oh, perfect. Oh, yes. Excellent, 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 excellent. So the front sinks. So now what I need is weight on the back. Oh, but that's only good if it's full, right? That's only good if it's full. It's only good if it's full. So I should build. I should build an accompanying ballast on the back. Let's see. So we got our fuel tank. All right. It's too bad. This whole engine area is gonna have to be brought up. It's gonna have to be brought up to there. Ooh, it's gonna be ugly. Let's see, if I bring that up, these won't matter because these are gonna have to be internal anyways. Let's see. It's just two small engines. All right, I guess I'll rebuild all of it. Rebuild this too, I guess. All right, so what do we have to work with? Fair amount of space. All right, so if I block it off, what, maybe here? Whew. All right, what are we looking at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, even that's not enough. Not enough to take it down. All right. All right. So if we extend that, what, by... three? All right, a little bit more weight in the back, and then it should be all right. Whoa. All right. Yeah, it will. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure it's kind of, it's reasonable. All right, that's almost, so if I extend the front by 1, maybe by 1 compartment. Let's see. That's it. Cool. Okay, so now what do we have to work with? Just a little bit there and a little bit there. All right. So now that's all ballast, right? All right, let's see. Don't know who's calling. They can leave a message. So, let's see. I guess I'll start with the engines. And I'm going to need fuel at some point, too. Let's see. Let's see. How do I want this to work? Let's see. This is going to be like this. And then we'll need a block. Here, we need a, okay, so let's go into our radiator like that, and then this is our exhaust and fuel. All right, so fuel can come this way, And the exhaust will come this way. What's this one? Air. And then air will also go out that way. Like that, I guess. And then... So that means RPS can come down. All right, now can I fit some tanks down there? Probably not, eh? Oh, let's see. So we'll cut through with a straight pipe here. All right, and then what do we want? What about? Let's see. Come down here. Oh, see ya. See ya. Probably a little late for that. Oh, and then let's see. So that's gonna come through the floor. That'll come through the floor, and then we need a radiator. Like that, I guess. Not like that. Like that. Perfect. And then I need another block. Here, and then pipe and pipe. Cool. So that should hopefully, you know what? If I don't need this space. Here, let's see if I can do this a little bit smarter. There we go. And then if I take straight pipe like that. Ooh, I like that. And then we have a fuel tank. See how big that is. Doesn't have to be very big. It just has to be like 1,000, minimum 1,000, minimum. Oh, that's the spawner, not the meter. Liquid meter. Liquid level. Where's liquid level? Oh yeah, it's way down on the bottom. I gotta swim down. 2,000. That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty good. All right. So if I take this and we do that, let's see how that's gonna sit. Perfect. Oh, that's just perfect. All right. Now we can put some weight in the front here. So let's see. I'll need tanks for the air. Let's see. Can't fit 2 of those, but I can fit 2 of the large. I could fit 3 large. Alright, and so that can be the, I guess, our CO2 system. So let's see, this will have to be oxygen, and this will have to be oxygen, and this will have to be nitrogen, and this will have to be nitrogen, and then this will have to be empty. So this will have to be CO2. CO2 in. Okay, so that will get us to there. Huh. Where's my straight pipe? So let's see, oxygen. And this is CO2, and what, nitrogen will be green, I guess. See how that looks. All right. Oops. It's a little tipsy. All right, so now we need the tanks for the, let's see here. If I use 2 huge tanks, yeah, 2 huge tanks will be able to run this ship forever. So I wonder if I want them maybe there. Actually, well, yeah, I guess I have to supply air to the engine too, don't I? I don't actually think there's air supply on the small engines. It's just a coolant, right? Coolant, air, and exhaust. Yeah, I don't actually think there's an air intake on it. That's hilarious. The medium engines, there's an air intake. And the large engines, there's only the air exhaust. Perfect. So I'm using small engines, so I don't need to supply them with air. Ha ha ha. I'm not going to complain about that. All right. So let's see. Yeah, I'll have to figure out how to get air in here to the. Oops, what am I doing here? Well, this is the exhaust here, so then I guess I'll have to bring in a supply, right? Somewhere. That's enough for the air. I'll need one. I'll need another one for the. Yeah, this is our supply tank here. This would be our air supply. And then this is our air exhaust, this one here. Air exhaust. So this one's got to be empty, and this one's got to be full. Yeah, that's all we need there. Perfect. So that'll take care of that. And then this is just pipes for this here. All right, and then so what did I really need this thing for? I wonder, what should I do with it? What should I do with it? Yes, I was thinking it would have like a let's see here, a pipe connector on it. Either something like that. Oops. Something like that. The front tanks are to supply air to here, so I can breathe while I'm down there in the submarine. I need oxygen, I need nitrogen, and then I need to exhaust the CO2. Because if I just take CO2 out of this chamber, I won't be able to keep the pressure, right? So if I put a gas meter in here, it's going to say there's this much oxygen in here, and there's this much nitrogen in here. And I need to maintain that amount of oxygen and that amount of nitrogen in order to. Oh, it's gonna capsize. What? I don't know why it's capsizing here. Everything should be centered. All right, that's good. stoked. Is it done capsizing? Cool. Maybe that was the perfect amount of weight. Okay, cool. Yeah, nice. Oh, it's like it's got one block too many now. Yeah. So you see the oxygen in there, the nitrogen, 957 and 3601. I need to be able to maintain that in there, or else it won't. To maintain the air pressure in there at 1. Oh man. Yeah, I see that we're that's enough to keep it down. That. Oh yeah, we're just slightly off center here. Oh yeah, way too heavy now. Yeah, I'm just trying to weigh the bottom down just to let's see here. Probably get rid of that much. Just trying to keep it from capsizing. There's no weight in it, so it just wants to roll over. So if I put weight in the bottom, then that'll hopefully stop it from wanting to just roll over. All right, yeah, so if I get inside, we see that there is, right. And if I check our air pressure, it'll show our air pressure at 1. Huh, I guess I do need a little bit of more weight on this side. Anyway, so when I go underwater, if I want to maintain that kind of, if I don't want to get sucked out and all that stuff, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but if I want to maintain the internal air pressure and the external air pressure, I have to make sure there's 958 units of oxygen and 300 units of nitrogen, 3,600 units of nitrogen. But did they change it again? Because I'm not consuming any carbon dioxide now. Did they change it again? I'm going to be so upset if they change it so we don't consume carbon. After changing everything around, look, there's no movement on the carbon meter. No, you can't just put the oxygen in there. But it appears that I'm not producing any CO2 anymore. All right. Too much weight in this boat. No player damage is turned on. I'll check the other ship too. Yeah, see, I'm not producing any carbon dioxide. I'm just going to save this. Let's see. Mini sub, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's load. Let's load this ship here. Yeah, it's like every time they do an update to the game, I've noticed it's never ever patched for me, and I've always had to restart a fresh game. So while they're doing all these changes, for me, anyways, there's no point really in playing while they're doing all these changes because they keep changing the gameplay around. So at one time, your character consumes CO2, and now what's going on here? Now, when they did their update, they've obviously broken it because I noticed that when I went to a certain altitude above 8,000 feet, all of a sudden I had no oxygen anymore, which is new. Yeah, look, I'm not producing any carbon. Oh, man. The gas levels are moving, but the carbon dioxide isn't changing at all. Whatever. I'm not even gonna complain because I know they'll fix it, and then it's so frustrating. One build, you gotta have it. The next build, you don't gotta have it. All right. What do I need now? Probably some batteries. Yes, unfortunately, you can't just pump oxygen in there. Maybe they changed it. I don't know. Maybe they changed it. I don't know. It seems like they've made a lot of changes which aren't really working, so who knows what they've done now. But this is how we're doing it. So that's going to be like that. And then, let's see, we need a barometer on the outside just so I can check the air pressure outside. We'll do that. And then, let's see, I may as well feed let's feed the oxygen in this side. And we'll take the oxygen and the nitrogen in and that out. So, what do we need? We need a fluid thingy for air. then we'll do blue for here, and then green. All right, perfect. I don't know why I have more oxygen than nitrogen. Well, I think this one here is green. That was supposed to be green. All right. So then, what do I want to do? Let's see. Oh, is it not going to let me? Pipe. There, and then blue will be there, and then we'll take our gray and we'll put that there, and then we need a valve. I'm sure they were obviously playing around with the oxygen and that when they did their update, and they have forgotten after they rigorously tested it to make sure it worked. They forgot. All right. Oh. Okay, so that'll go in there, and then we'll take the gray out from here. And it's kind of stupid because I can't test it now because the CO2 is broken. So I'm not able to test the system to see if it's actually going to work. That's actually really kind of stupid. So I just have to assume that it's gonna work. Let's see, pump. It's here. All right, let's see how that looks. And then now that'll change. What does that change? That'll change all my levels in here, right? Will change. Probably flooding too. Let's see. All right. 1.82. All right, so I guess now I need a microcontroller. Put that there. Let's finish connecting the pipe. Green and gray. Hey, thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. All right, and then I guess we'll connect this to there. And this will have to go out this way. So let's do this one first. Green. let's see this. Come on. Huh. Could be the map. Maybe it's broken in the map. I don't know. Yeah, it was working. I must have something. Let me see. I must have the setting turned off here. Let's see. Vehicle damage. Player damage. Oh, there we go. That's probably why. Player damage is turned off. Player damage is turned on now. I thought I had it turned on. My apologies. My apologies. Okay. Good thing I didn't complain. I was going to. All right, let's see if I convert CO2 now. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So as you can see, we are converting CO2 and we are losing oxygen and nitrogen. And the air pressure will barely change. But it does change. See, the air pressure is going down slowly as we're losing oxygen. All right. Yeah, this could be a little bit wider too. I don't know. It's going to be hard to keep this thing kind of straight in the water. Try that. All right, so I have the microcontroller. I'm just wondering, is there anything else I'm gonna need? Let's get some lights on here. Probably gonna need a light. It'd be nice to have a light here. It would be nice to have a couple of spotlights too. Spotlights. And now this thing here, so I want to have a camera. The hydrogen, that's cool. Okay, so that and that and that and that. All right, so then we just need what? Let's see, start engine and then throttle. Let's get a keypad in here. All right, and then let's see, A and D, W and S. Cool, and then I could just do everything else basically through the seat here. And lights. Is that any other light? Let's see. I don't have any fine maneuvering propellers. No, I guess I'll have to put some on the in the front there. I was just gonna right now. I'm just gonna test. Let's see. We're just gonna test the ballast, and we'll test. Where do I want these pumps to be? Let's see. Oh yeah, because we're pretty much on the wall here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. This side here can be fill. This side here can be empty. All right, and then we just need 2 toggle buttons to fill. Oops. Fill empty. Let's see. The front ones are empty. Oh, I can't. They're too close to each other. Oh, man. The rear ones are empty and the front ones are fill. All right. So. Does that work in Stormworks? All right. There's that, and then probably electricity to these lights. Spotlights. All right. Well, if you use the modular engines, they also have the catalytic converter, and if you put the catalytic converter on, that'll tone down your exhaust. All I did, I just turned particles down to low. And turn particles down to low. Oh, there's no clutch or anything on the. What's going on here? My computer has been acting up. I'm gonna have to take a look at it. What's going on with my mouse? All right, so we can do that. Yeah, I guess that'll work. And then this one here for the clutch. Oh, hello, Ghostly. I'm just making I'm just building a submarine. I'm doing a test. Eventually, I'm going to make a big submarine support ship for my main ship. So right now, I'm just testing out a smaller version of that. should make sure. Air supply, exhaust. Oh, that's probably an issue. That's probably an issue. Oh, is that? That's not gonna work either. Hey. All right, well let's risk it. Let's risk it here. Let's try that. Yeah, eventually I'll be building a larger one, and I'll be converting my main ship over to an oil-only ship, and it's gonna have a bigger. This vessel will be a lot larger. Oh, there we go. That should probably be up and down is my gas. You know that? Let's try that. Don't need pumps for the fuel, and the ballast is not full. It's empty, so I'm just waiting for the ballast to fill up there. And then, like I said, I need to add a monitor here for the camera. Let's see. Let's have a button number 3. Can be camera. Video. What else? I'll need another monitor for. Oh, let's see. Get one there and one there. I'll hook those up eventually here. And then, last but not least, I need. I guess that doesn't. Oh, a generator. I need a generator here. So let's cap that off of here. Gotta have a generator. At least one. All right. Cool. Let's see. All right. So now, stick the throttle. Oh, you know what? I made a mistake here. I wanted to connect W and S. No, up and down. To this. All right, that'll work. Yeah, and then I'll build, like I say, I'll change the main ship over. Whatever I'm trying to say there. The big one. The drill ship / container ship. I'm going to split it. And I'll make one container only version and one drill only version. And the drill only version, I'm going to have to make a bigger submarine like this. But I want it to have a couple more things on it. Right, so with this little guy here, if we're out in the ocean and we're connected and we're drilling, and a tsunami comes or a storm is on the way and it starts to get wavy, I could launch this down, disconnect the pipes if I need to, wait out the storm. Well, I have a better plan, I think. Let's see. I don't know how big the ballast is. It's probably pretty big. Oh, let's see. That should be enough. All right, let's start the engine here. I don't know if I like that. Up and down as the throttle. See what the sync point is for this guy. Cool. A little underwater ranger. It's gonna need a little more, just a little more. A dual rudder for the steering, I think. And maybe a let's see here. We need a little bit more water too. Hmm. Looks like that's our number there. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, if I no, we definitely gotta, looks like we gotta fill that right up so we sit flat. Yeah, okay. Well, we're balanced. It's just it's the ballast here. Because there's an air pocket in the front of the ballast, right? Let's see if that's enough. We have 15,000. All right. Probably what I'll do now, let's see. It goes down. It goes nice at about 15. So now what I need is just some, let's see. Propellers to keep me down, propellers to keep me up. Yeah, I could try adding a little bit more weight. A little bit more weight to the front. See if that'll help at all. Yeah, yeah, it does. Yeah, hopefully it goes down. Level. Yeah, I don't really have the room on this one. I do, I guess. I could put everything in the middle and have 2 tanks on either side. This was just a quick conversion just to see if I could do it. Well, I think just got too much. What I should do actually is open up. I should open it up to the front here too, right? Because this doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The whole the front area that does this. The batteries can get wet. So there, if I do that, then it should fill the entire base should fill equally, and then I won't have this separate air pocket in the front, right? There we go. That should work a lot better. Yeah, the big one's going to be exciting. I'm saving that for the weekend. I'm just kind of like, because I know I want to build it, and it's only Tuesday, and I know that if I start building it now, it'll be done by then. So I'm just kind of waiting. I'm just tossing some ideas around. I'm going to try and finish the big ship this week. I want to try and I made the oil refinery room for it. So there's 3 monitors, so you can monitor the temperature and the stuff in the chambers and stuff. So that's pretty cool. It's almost done. Just needs a couple little finishing touches. Yeah, it will. I got a lot of weight in the ship to offset what it does. So fortunately, when I add stuff to it, there's enough weight that I can kind of I can go back and forth. Like I balanced it before I put any weight in the hull, and then after I added all the interior stuff, I balanced it again, and then when I added all the tugboats and everything else, the cranes, I balanced it again. Each time I had to recalibrate it for the additional weight. So there's plenty of room on there to... now we're a little front heavy, huh? That's all right. No, the sub is on the main ship, or the refinery is on the main ship. So, what I'm thinking is, I'm just thinking about the whole oil well part of it. So if we use the main ship to launch the wellhead, and to drill the initial hole. Then I launch a submarine, and that goes down wherever. It floats all the way down to the ocean floor, wherever the wellhead is. I'll disconnect the pipes, and then I'll connect a swivel to it and a pump, so I can pump oil out. And I'll just leave that down on the surface of the ocean. And then what I do is I attach to that a heavy winch, which is going to allow me to bring a rope or a hose from the bottom of the ocean to the surface of the ocean, where it'll be attached to like a buoy that'll be floating there. And then all I have to do is sail in with a tanker ship, connect to the buoy, and I can fill up my ship and go away, right? And then I don't have to worry about anything else. So I want to try that and see if that works. Yeah, I think it will. But I just don't know how to create a machine that's going to do that, right? So it doesn't have to have the wellhead, but it has to be a little machine like this that can connect and disconnect the pipes, and can also deploy the swivel and the large winch. So yeah, I think it'll be really cool when it's all done. All right, so now I got a little bit too much weight in the front. We're overweight in the front, and we're underweight in the back. Yeah, you can make a buoy oxygen supply system. I don't think I'll need it for that, per se. It's just going to be just for support for the well. I was thinking about making a submarine that I could drill with, right? That would sit down there. But like I say, the problem is it's too big. If it's too big, when the tsunami comes by, it's going to wreck the whole setup. So it has to be small. If it's small like this ship here, okay, and it can magnet itself to the ocean floor, and when a wave comes by, it won't affect this small ship. That's why, unfortunately, a drill submarine won't work. It seems like it will, but it won't. Once you get the compartment space in there and the storage and the buoyancy, it's too big. Yeah. So that's the plan. That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, you can make a buoy oxygen system too, for sure. For like an underwater base, you know, that would be cool. It does. The tsunami does affect you. Yeah, you'd be surprised. I've tested it. Even the other small submarine that I have, it mines the uranium in the cave. It's heavy, super heavy, and I'll be magneted to the floor, and when the tsunami comes by, it picks it right up and sends it away. So the idea is, or the theory is, we need to be close to the wellhead, which is anchored to the floor. And if we can somehow connect to it and not be very big around that, I think we'll be okay. Because what destroys the wellhead is the flexibility of the pipe, right? The pipe goes through the wellhead into the crust and wherever it goes. So when the mothership gets hit by the waves, it pushes it off the wellhead, and the pipe glitching through the wellhead causes it to explode, right? Because collisions and all that sort of stuff. So to avoid that, we just want to have the wellhead on the ocean floor, the one pipe sticking out of the wellhead that we can connect to, and that's it. We don't want to have any more, right? So it's a little complicated, but I think it'll do just well. Yeah. Well, unless they change the physics. But that's what was happening to me in... the tsunami will come in and it'll blow you around in the caves too. I was mining in there and a tsunami came in and wiped me out. So I learned a lot. I learned a lot. Well, I'm glad this is going. It's a little bit slow. But, yeah, that's the plan. Because the swivel has to clamp on top of the pipe. So then you need the swivel, and then you need the pump jack attached to the swivel. And that's all you need to get oil out of the oil well. So I just need an arm with a swivel on it, right? Yeah, you're absolutely right. And it would just stay down there. So it would be like a submarine that goes right down. It just disconnects the pipe. So you can lift the rest of the pipe up to the main ship. And then it would be a little submersible like this that would sit down there. And the only risk is the depth. If you're too deep, you get crushed, right? The dive suit is good to 200 meters, I think it is. But anything beyond that, and the system wouldn't work, right? But I think it would be cool if you have 3 or 4 wells. You could tap 3 or 4 wells at one time, and then you could be drawing in all that oil. You know. Because you got to think about it. It's $1 million ship. So you launch it, and then I go and I drill oil like we did, and then what? You have to wait till the well is empty. You can't use the ship anymore to do anything else. So if I could disconnect and reconnect with something else that I can come back for, you know, to me that would be better, right? All right, so that kind of works. Yeah, a little more weight on the back, I think, here. Not much. So, like I said, I have to go get my kids from school soon, so I'm just kind of doing this for now. This will do for now. There's 2 helicopters dueling over there in the sky. Yeah, I'll be good inside the sub if it's too deep, right? If it's too deep. Yes, exactly. That's exactly it. So then what I would do is then I would connect either the mothership would send down a... I actually can't work that way. It can't work that way. So the way cables and stuff work, as you know, if they stretch out beyond their maximum length, bad things happen. So while the ship is floating around on the surface, it has to be able to maneuver around, right? It has to be able to maintain that distance. So I guess you wouldn't be able to stay inside the submarine. You know, you'd have to leave the submarine and go back up to the main ship to get the oil and to get all that sort of stuff. So I guess 200 is our limit. If the dive suit's good to 200, then that's it. Unless we have a submersible with a submersible, that might work. That might work, actually. Yeah, well, you wouldn't need it on the submarine. You need it on the ship that's collecting the oil. Because the ship that comes out to collect the oil needs to be able to stay right over top of the well. You don't want to be moving too much, right? And then, or by the buoy, it just has to stay by the buoy, or the buoy has to stay close to wherever the well is. Okay, why am I rotating here? What's going on? That's right. That's right. Submersible inside, it's submersible inside. Well, to me, it's the only thing that kind of makes sense, right? Because you need a launch vehicle to go down there, and then once you're down there, if you're say beyond the 200 feet limit of the suits, where it's not like we're drilling, it just need a ship to go down to connect to the well, right? So it's easier to get fuel. Yeah, and then you could use it in career mode. It'd be tsunami safe, it'd be weather safe, it'd be all that kind of stuff, right? So. The submersibles don't work very well, especially with the cameras. The cameras are okay, but it really gets dark. And it can be really hard to see. Yeah. So this is just a test.
Another submarine. Next few videos are going to be submarine tests, I guess. Nothing wrong with that, I suppose.
Spotlights, they work. Let's see, make it dark, make it seem like we're underneath the ocean. Yeah. The infrared works, but they changed it so it's like a circle on the camera, and it's brighter now. This is just a regular camera, but it kind of works, I guess. Limitedly, it works. Limitedly. Oh, here comes a tuna vessel. Nice. Don't mind me, I'm just sinking in the bay. All right, this seemed a bit better, this one. $10,000. Looks like that's our number. Cool. Yeah, that's a good number. Probably less than that just a little bit. Nice. Yeah, maybe a dual throttle on there, just or dual rudder on there, so it doesn't twist in the water like that. Nice. And maybe a rudder on the front so I can go left and right. Let's see here. Like, what do you mean? Like, does the RCS thruster work like underwater? Okay, and then this is A and D. A and D, and then I'm going to put in a keypad for the throttle layer. That's a good question. I actually haven't tested that out with the RCS thruster. I could always give it a try. Let's see. I want to try something here. Do. Yeah, so on this one here, let's see. Oh, no, let's see. We could probably put a pump jack on here. So basically, we would need 2 pivots here. Let's see. 2 pivots here. And what is that? Would go in the negative. And if I got a throttle here. Let's see here. 0 and negative, I want to say 0.5. Yeah, it would be. I bet you the air, even the air too, probably would be good underwater, actually. Air instead of water. But I guess you're right, to suck in the water and to pump it out. Water jets work for that too. Where are we here? All right, see if this is gonna work. So that'll have to go to 1. Minus 1. Just like that. And then on top of there, you would have your pump jack. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe. It doesn't need slurry. It just needs and then either you can do this here and then somewhere on here we would need a winch. Let's see if we use the see if this will even support the weight. No, too heavy now. Wow, all that weight, and it flipped. It rolled all that weight, and it still rolled. All right, let's see what that does. They'd be way too much. Yeah, probably what I'll do is I'll just put. Oh yeah, like it's totally so top heavy. So top heavy. So how do we fix that? Shouldn't be tipping. I don't know why it's. Oh, that's probably why. Yeah, this might be just a little too much for this little hole. Yeah, well, I don't have enough. The problem now is that there's too much weight on the hull. There's too much weight in here now. So if I do this, one, there's too much weight, and two, oops. So if we get rid of that, that works. But then you see my center of gravity. You see how it's. I need to try and pull that down. That's. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I guess I could make it a bit longer if I need to. Yeah, I could put the pump jack on the bottom. Let's see. Can always be just a little bit longer. All right, let's see what that's gonna do for us. It doesn't really matter a whole lot. It is a submarine after all, but I don't know. It does kind of matter. That's really the bums. Oh, let's see here. The biggest one is what, is 80? So let's see what we can do here. Why can't we put that one down? Oh, that's 200, that one. Oh, that works. Can't I put that on there? Jesus, stupid thing. Yeah, if I put it on the bottom, it still has to fold out, right? It still has to fold out. I don't know why it's being such a pain in the you know what. It's not wide enough. It's not wide enough for this. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to rethink this. I don't know if I'll be able to fit the pump jack on this little guy anyways. This might just be for connecting and disconnecting, right? But, I'll have to get going here anyways. But I will be back. I will be back. 3, 4, 5, 6. Who knows? Maybe something like that. You know. Right, and then this I'll replace with a track so it can move, it can slide. Right now I just want to see if we can get it to cheaper. I wonder if it's the I wonder if I don't understand. Like, it's rolling on the side that's got no weight on it. Yeah, I see how high we are still. Fuck. Oh, am I using the wrong barrels? They weigh the most. These ones weigh the most. So that's, what is that? That's 800 pounds. Let's see here. If I just do that, maybe. Is that enough to get our... Almost. Almost! Oh, the smaller barrels are a lot more dense. Yeah, like a stupid thing. I don't know why it's... Yeah, see, these ones are 80, and this one here is 200 for mass. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and I know, and the barrels aren't, they're not, whatchamacallit. See, I wonder maybe I need to, like, I know I'm going to add the barrels too. Maybe I just need a more creative way of making this. Let's see here. Ooh, I got to get going here shortly too. Almost. Just, oh man, brutal. Oh, it didn't roll that time. All right, it didn't roll. It didn't roll yet. Didn't roll yet. Yeah, the school's like 2 blocks away, so I don't. Kind of lucky. I don't have to worry too much. Man, this is ridiculous. Just about got it. Just about got it, I think. Wow.
That was too much. Too much.
Oh man. I don't know if I'll be able to get this one to because it's so narrow. It's so narrow that I might not be able to get it to stay. It's gonna do this stupid thing to me where it's within 1 block. All right. Yeah, you see, it's either 1 block too light or it's 1 block too heavy. So I'm never, ever, ever going to be able to balance this. It'll need to be wider by about 2 or 3 blocks in order for me to balance this. Okay, so this is never going to work with, unfortunately, with the setup. All right, I'm going to have to go. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. I will be back later. I think this, unfortunately, is going to have to be a larger thing. It's going to have to be like as big as our tractor area. So it's basically going to fit right in here. It's going to fit in here where the tractor is. Same thing. And then I'll get rid of that gate and we'll just launch it off the back. Yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. And I will see you in the next one.